Yeah, yo. Damn. We'll be on episode 16? Yeah.
It's like 15 and a half.
No, it's a 16. This is going to be an episode.
It's not an episode.
Why
You just
not?
started off saying it's not an episode, it's a different vibe.
It's a different vibe, but it's still an
It's
episode.
episode 15 and a half.
15.8.
No, this is episode 16.
15.2.
This is episode 16.
Version 2.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
15 V2.
Why? We're not good enough to be one episode?
I know, I mean, it's not a full episode. It's
Why?
a different.
You said we're not doing the same shit.
We're not doing Would You
different.
Rather?
We
so we're
have-
not doing,
Yeah, it's not the same episode, so it's not a full
It's
episode.
not a full one.
It's
So
it's
the
like a
next
half
one
an
gonna be-
episode.
What is the
15
next
and
one gonna be?
3/4.
16 and a half?
16.
And a half?
No, just
16. We just took a
Yeah,
half
I
step.
agree.
We don't take a half step in between usually, you know? This time we're like stutter stepping, changing up the dribble pattern.
Yeah.
You know, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm talking to you in sports, so you get it, right?
It's sports.
So should I not do my intro? Should this be the intro?
You can do
I
that.
mean, fuck it, man.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, whatever.
I just hope this part stays.
Yeah.
No
I'm
content.
cutting it all out.
Oh.
Cut it all.
Good idea.
Cut it all in half like we
Let's
did this
start.
episode.
Okay.
Alright, let's get it.
Hello, everyone.
You're now tapped into What Kind of Party? Episode 15 and a half. /16. 15 and a half, 15.8.
This is compromise.
This is compromise here.
Yeah. There you go.
As you can see, it's just us, Big Dog in today.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a little different vibe, but we still here. We still talking. We got some shit to chat up. But we can still keep it the start. We can still say our mental. We can check
Oh,
in that
okay.
way. So
in.
Well, that's good.
if you would like to check in, we can do it.
Check it in.
Let's get it.
Yeah,
So who would like to start? You want to start? You start.
Sure, I'll start.
Go for it.
Checking in. You're asking me a question?
1 to 10.
Oh, okay. I thought you asked everyone. I want you to ask me.
This is the first comment, like the second sip, so stop.
You warm. 1 to 10. I feel like I'm the same as I was here last week, right?
Yes. With Paul, yeah. You were.
Oh.
It was over
Was
a
it
week
Paul
ago because it was
last
last Friday. So we
That's why it
haven't
was like, it
recorded in,
felt
a little
weird.
over a week, yeah. I know.
I'm gonna say 8.8.
Oh, solid.
Mm-hmm.
What? Why?
I don't know. I just feel good, and I feel like 8.8. It's about to be 22222.
Is it really? That's
Oh, yeah.
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 Nice.
So I want to keep the double numbers going.
Okay. Oh, I
so
like that.
8.8. 8.
All right, so everything's
8.8.
on episode 15.
Yeah.
15.5.
Ah.
2222.
2222.
Alright.
On Tuesday.
On
On
a
a
Tuesday.
So it's not Tuesday.
Oh, I did see that somewhere, didn't I?
Mhm.
It's gonna be 22222 on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wow, guys.
So, like,
2 Chainz is gonna be living it up.
2. All right, so what you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, to be honest. Cool right now. But I'm gonna give it a good space.
Give me a number.
I could be a 8.4.
Ah.
Just because I'm
You're
not with
coasting up here now. You're coasting your
the
8s there.
patterns.
Mhm.
Coasting
Feels,
your
yeah,
8s.
feels good. Feels good.
Word. That's good.
No.
I am currently probably at 8.3. I want to say 2 because we're 2. I'm at 8.2. I'm down.
Wow.
Yesterday stressed me out. I was,
You
I
are
can
I-
definitely
so-
understand that.
but I wasn't like stressed where like obviously I knew everything was gonna be okay. Like I got that. Like
Yeah.
we're here now, whatever. But like I was stressed because I hate feeling like not prepared or like it's my fault. Like everything.
Yeah.
We're literally here right now because of me, and it stresses me out thinking about it. Like I said, we're okay. It's okay. I'm not completely stressed. I'm not like beating myself up for it, but it's just annoying to think about.
Yeah.
I know, you don't want to be like the fault or whatever of
Exactly.
anything. Nobody wants to
Right.
be the fall guy for anything, but shit happened.
Right.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
No, I know.
That's
I'm
what I
like-
kept saying.
I don't give a fuck that we're recording on a Monday.
No, I know,
You know what
but,
I mean?
like,
Because
and
I
it-
try my hardest not to
Yeah.
be like, Sunday, Mike, I
Yeah.
don't want to pod.
I know there is some Sundays where I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do this.
But the
Yeah.
fact that neither of us text each other like, "Are you trying to pod?"
Mhm.
we just come and pod.
You
You know,
shot.
so I mean, shit happens, especially with that. You know, like you can't anticipate things like that. I mean, we got on early, we
Yeah.
tried to figure it out, and the way that we replied to the situation, and they were all cool.
It wasn't
Everything
bad.
was
It wasn't horrible. It was
It
just
was
annoying that it was my fault. So for context, we were supposed to have a virtual episode yesterday, and my virtual was not working. Or it was working, I just was not doing it right. It was my fault, and we couldn't get it done. So we're here now, giving a different type of half episode for some content.
It's a content.
But it was just annoying that I just was like, damn.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up.
And it's like technology shit. It wasn't like I'm
Yeah.
here and I just couldn't perform or something. It was like, so fucking dumbass technology. Piss me off.
Yeah, and that's the worst time to do it too, especially when you're like, all right, we have this thing, I want to perform, I want to do this, whatever, and then like something goes wrong that you're like, yo, this is the easiest fucking thing that shouldn't go wrong, and why is it going wrong? And then it just keeps. I get it.
And it just annoyed me because like I don't know them like that. It was like you're people,
that.
and it's
Yeah.
like people that do things, and you know they're like established people.
yeah.
So I'm like, if it was Lawrence or something, I'd been like, all right, bro, we're
Like,
scheduled.
just give me 2 seconds and I'll
Yeah, exactly.
fuck
We'll
off.
figure it out.
Yeah.
But like it was like I don't know them, so like my report, like that's their first impression. It's like I don't care, but at the same time, it's just like
No.
But though too, they're in the space, so they
no,
get that.
I get it.
It's
I'm
all
like I know they get it. Like I said, I wasn't beating myself up for it, but it was just like.
Yeah. But we're gonna redo the episode.
Yeah, no, we are.
It'll be
We are.
great.
We will be okay.
Stay
So,
tuned.
It'll be great.
Yeah, I'm not stressed.
Yeah.
But I am at 8.4 because 8.2 because of that. It's the lowest I've been on this pod.
Wow.
But I was no stress because this pod was
I
stressing me
know.
out. It stressed me out. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
And then like this morning, I'm like, all right, we're gonna have a full episode. We're gonna do this. What are we gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
But I think this works
You
because
were
like
going through the cycles this morning.
Yeah.
I hate
He was.
feeling unprepared. Like I just feel like
It was
it's like
all I know, and I was like, damn, wow, I didn't realize I missed all of this. And I'm sorry, because Mike was texting me like, we should just do this. Let's
Yeah.
just do this. We don't have to worry.
And then you
I already
were-
had Mike like, yeah,
And
Mike, I'm down to do it. It's cool. And I'm like, wait a second. There are so many things we could do.
Yeah.
I know it was just like all over.
It was
like,
I mean, we had a bunch of options. Like,
Yeah,
our
we did have options, I know.
fall was this.
Right.
And you know what? This
Yeah.
was after we already reached out to like 6 people. And I don't think I told Mike that.
What?
Well, it'll be 7 o'clock. It'll be before 7 o'clock.
What?
He thinks he's
Oh,
fine.
he's thinking he's spotting today.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Mike, we'll get you. I promise. We'll get you.
No, we don't have.
We'll already reschedule by the time you see this episode.
Yeah.
Weird. Nah, yeah, we're gonna reschedule. I'm happy. Like that's a thing we can like do other people. Like reschedule these people.
Yeah.
Word.
I was just.
But I feel like it's also good to switch up the flow every now and then.
No, I know, and that's why I even said this type of episode would be good because we can have some information we want to give you guys. We, different shit that we want to do, like different
Yeah.
things of that nature. So it's not like we're interviewing someone, not even interviewing, but just like
Mm-hmm.
it's just
It's
us.
just
It's
chit
just
chat.
literally just us chit chatting, like
BS.
BS.
If you want me to, I can read your pattern and you can figure out how to
We can do
navigate
that on
through
this
those
pod.
situations.
Do you want to tell them our upcoming projects first, or you want to do that first?
Good. Tell the people about what they want to hear.
Tell
you know?
the people. Well, you want. I mean, you can start. We got the LLC. So that's something that we.
We're
can start on.
official.
Wait.
We
Me
are
and Mike are
official.
married before. Listen.
Yeah, I know.
She just gets the ring.
I'm kind of jealous.
Me and Mike have a bank account together.
The cards come in the mail.
Yeah,
It's
we
not
got
funny.
the debit cards and shit.
That's dope.
Yeah, so we're
Yeah, so
LLC'd.
We are LLC. We are official, so that's good. Which that leads to us wanting to sell merch, which will be not a date set, but we will have some shit
Soon.
to do.
Merch coming
We
soon.
will, we will have that coming along. So prepare for some merch.
Yeah.
I wish we can
Put
give
some
dates, but
pennies
it's good
away.
not to give dates. Yeah. Put
Like
some pennies away.
like 2,000 pennies, or like
What is 2,000? What is that, $20? I feel
2,222
stupid right
pennies.
now. What is 2,000 pennies?
$20.
Is that 20? Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay.
That's what I said first, but I'm like,
is it $20?
Yeah.
2,000. Yeah. Right? Because
Sounds
100
about
pennies is
$1.
$1.
Yeah, so
And then
20.
I hope Miss Hewitt doesn't see this.
Yeah.
Yo, I'll never forget Miss
Correct,
Hewitt,
it's
dead
about-
ass. Me and my mom were like in the same, I don't even know, I was with my mom and I was 18, 17, so like subject to my mom at the time. Calls my mom after we have a final and goes, Miss Ayers! First of all, first mistake, she's like,
Oh my
That's
God.
not my name.
your daughter got a 74,000, whatever it was! And my mom was like, is she gonna have to take it again? And she was like, no, we were really excited that she got the 74. Bro, I gave up. What is it? Algebra 2 and Trig?
Trig,
Whatever it
right?
was that was
That
in
shit was hard.
senior year?
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
take that because I knew
Gave
I
that
wouldn't do too many of that.
Hard.
Just like I'm
Gave
straight
it up.
forward from that
Yeah.
shit. Take like college prep.
Yeah, so, you know, Miss Hewitt knows her expectations of me.
That's actually funny.
So Miss Hewitt, if you're watching, 2,000
Sorry.
pennies, 20 pennies, you know.
Yeah.
Learn that
chip
from
in.
you,
Appreciate
kid.
you. But so yeah, we got merch. Hopefully coming out soon. Not hopefully, but we will be coming out sometime soon in the near future. Also, we talked a little bit about some of the stuff we wanted to do like on the pod, but nothing like in depth details. Also in the beginning, kind of just like.
I want to keep some things for a surprise, like the.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
No, why
I
not?
agree.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we want to do things like switched up game things, you know?
Yeah.
Because right now we're just giving them a list of things we want to do that aren't here yet.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
just to
right,
prepare
right.
you guys for some of
Right.
the stuff that's.
You know,
might
it's like
be
look forward to.
happening.
Look.
Yeah. buckle up for some shit, but
Partner.
word. So I mean, so there's a different, we want to do different content where it's like game night and shit, where we have like not the pod setting, but still in Meadow Blues or even anywhere. We just have like yes. But yeah, so like you want to do game nights and shit where we can have like 8, 7 people. We just do some different shit like cheers to the governor. We can do like different things like kings or just different shit. Just have like a party night vibe. Not a pod vibe, but still on the same channel. Still be all kind of party. So subscribe, follow.
We'll be doing anything. Crazy.
Yeah, just different shit. So even if you guys have any ideas, let us know.
Send them over.
We're very open to
slide in the DM.
Seeing what y'all think. And we appreciate the X amount of people that watch every episode. It always fluctuates, but
yeah,
we get people. It's always people.
But then we always get people who have like very good, like constructive.
Yo, we love that. I love the. So if you guys have constructive criticism, bring it our way. We love that. We're just improving. It's crazy to think we're on 15 and a half, but like 15 episodes in already, which is kind of crazy to think about because like I just remember this being an idea and shit.
Yeah.
Like we just had like, let's just do it.
Well, you guys had an idea, and then within a week, it was actually a physical thing. So.
Well, when we found that, we figured out, we're like, we have this, we have that, we can do this, like, why not just fucking start it?
Yeah.
Like, that's really the only thought we need, is just like, we gotta start it.
Yeah.
So
that's the best way to do it.
Kind of like just. I remember where I was when Mike was like, I don't know if it's okay, and if it's not okay, that's totally okay. But like, if Dante wants me on the pod, like I wouldn't mind being on the pod.
I know, because 100%. I was watching football that day, and you're like, I'm going on the pod. I'm like, let me know, because I want to be on a pod.
Sunday,
For real. So I'm like, I'm just gonna be sitting here, and I'm like, I'm down to do this pod. So then you're like, and I was like, fuck yeah, I was hyped.
Yeah.
I was so
That was fun.
Because I've said this before, but like, I watch podcasts a lot, and I've always said like I want to be on one. Because like when I listen to them, I'm like, damn, I would have said this or I would have said this. I'm like, damn, podcasts are just fire. The whole concept of a podcast is fire. I'm like, I'm trying to be on one. And then I was on one. I'm like, this is fire. And then I was asking Dante questions then too. I'm like, so do you do this? Do you do this? How's this? The editing thing to me like fucked me up in the beginning. I'm like, that like made my brain feel like I can never do this. I don't want to do this. But it's really not too difficult.
Yeah, no, it's not.
At all. So. But like that, to me, after that, I'm like, I've always liked the concept of like being able to control what you control. Like even today, like we're able to do this. Like this is not our traditional episode, but it's a podcast.
Yeah,
we can do whatever we want. We literally can do whatever we want.
This is the kind of party today.
Right, this is the party today. 15 and a half.
That's a good thing about what kind of party, because you never know what kind of party you're gonna get.
That's facts. But we do have a lot of good upcoming interviews coming up, podcasts coming up. So.
Yeah, we do. We have things planned. I'm excited.
So I'm excited for that too, because we have good people coming on and good shit. We want to, like we said, the game nights. We've been saying this for a little bit, but we actually want to
I'm telling you, the group of people that we need to do it first.
No, I know. We gotta get them together.
I feel like once the spring comes, the vibes will be like alive.
And like even if we do like outside, even if we do anything, but just to have that type of different content, more fun, more upbeat. Like this is fun, but like more information.
Change it up.
That's more just like fun. I'm really like, so when you're doing this in life, this is like we're just hanging out.
Yeah,
like,
interacting.
No extra shit. We're just
genuine interaction.
I get that though.
Which is good. That's what I'm saying. And we all have like friends that we can literally interact, like not even think about like shit. We just have games lined up. Not even like what kind of part. Like it's just games. Just fucking playing games.
I like to fucking play games.
I like to play fucking games.
My favorite fucking game.
Weird. So yeah, I'm excited for that. We got some shit coming up. I'm excited.
Tell me about your favorite episode from this point on.
Oh, I love that.
That is a good question. Favorite? I mean, there's like favorite in different ways. Favorite as in like understanding would be Amanda's. We were obviously all on that because we all said we didn't see Amanda in forever, and it was cool just to kind of understand like we didn't understand her path, like the weightlifting and all that. We're on the outside looking in the whole time, so it's cool to like get in the inside a little bit. That was really fun. I enjoyed the first one because I was just kind of like not really understanding what was going on. We were just talking.
I'm glad it's funny to see it's good in a way. Yeah, that was. Yeah. My brain capacity was at 0 by the time that we had the pod, and I was like,
we did so much stuff.
And we didn't even do the trailer. We're like, I'm gonna change this outfit for no reason.
Me and Dada spent like 8 hours doing nothing.
Wow, that's how you know we're real friends though, because we all were like really tolerating each other really well for like the situations that were happening. Like we
have a vision. We just gotta figure out how we gonna get there.
Yeah.
You know, these are new waters for us.
Yeah.
Facts. But that, honestly, looking back, it was fun. It was a good conversation too. Like even when we had the episode, the fact that I didn't record, but.
What's changed from the beginning to now for you?
I feel more. What's a good word? I feel more secure.
Yeah, I feel
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I just feel more
that
like when I come into a pod, I'm like I kind of know what to expect.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I expect not expecting, but I know what the gist of what to say. I know like
Right.
the intro. I was even like going back to the other episodes. I'm like the intros where you put like the.
What kind of party
And
is
I was
this?
like, what kind? Yeah, and I was like, that was, you know, when did I transition to saying you're not tapped into and shit like that? But, like I just feel, and I feel more confident asking questions. You know, like especially if I know the person. Like if I don't know the person, it was cool. Like yesterday, I was supposed to do the other interview, but I like did research. I was cool to kind of like doing research and be like, oh, I don't know you and never met you personally, but like
this is what I saw.
I can
Tell me
kind of
that.
tap into what you're doing, so I can kind of ask you, and then you can tell me exactly what you know.
Yeah.
But that, I mean, that's how I feel. I just feel more secure. I feel is a better word, but you kind of get the gist of it.
No, I think in the same ways too. Like, I mean, because I was always like, oh my god, what should I say? Because I just say anything and everything all the time. And if we're gonna put it online, like I don't want to be held to what I say because I just say shit because I'm talking with my friends. But you know, I've kind of just gotten over that, and anything that I do say, I know the context, even if it does come out. So I don't know. I've kind of like subsided those worries. Just you know, people are gonna take whatever they take, however they take it, and just continue to make $1, right? I don't know. I was trying to be inspirational there. Life goes on.
What was your favorite episode?
The one that we weren't allowed to release because it evoked so many emotions from me, and it was cool because, like, I don't know, it was a really genuine episode. But I understand that we weren't like, I understand
bigger picture,
and like, I don't know, maybe when we're like bigger off and doing other things, we can like revisit and have that conversation when they're like, you know, talk about it. But like, I really fucked with that pod. I feel like the SpongeBob episode where it's like, duh. You can't talk about it.
I know.
It's funny too when I watch podcasts and then like they talk about like inside jokes. I'm like, oh, I wish I what y'all talking about?
Now you know what it's like.
Who knows, maybe in a couple years you will know. You guys will know somehow.
At some point, I'm sure.
Everything works out in the better. They will know.
Lessons, blessings,
exactly.
whatever.
So that was your favorite one though?
Honestly, I have to say, I mean, yeah, I liked Amanda's too because, you know, we went in like, oh, yeah, you know, like, whatever. But then it came out and we were like, fuck, yo.
Yeah,
she's on it, yo.
I felt like
I know
we
she's
were
on
like
it.
school.
Yeah, she's mad cool.
Yo,
like,
I mean, I mean, she's like, yo, what protein supplement do I need to take today, yo? Like, I'm trying to get my traps right. Like, what's up? No, she's cool. What was the other one? I mean, we've had so many.
I know. And it's funny too because she was only like 4 or something.
Literally, yo, but it was very impressionable.
Yeah.
But you know, she's doing crazy big things, and it's you know, it's admirable.
Like, she's
her
evolved
dedication.
so much since we've seen her last.
Yeah,
So it was cool to see that like in person because
Yeah.
obviously you can make assumptions from social media about like who people are and what they're doing now, but you actually see them in person and like you feel their energy and it's just
right.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt.
Get to
like,
tell
I
their
was
own
outside
story.
looking
Yeah.
in, I didn't know her. You know?
Yeah.
Right, we're telling the story for her from high school. You know,
it's
she
weird.
can tell it for herself, and we're actually listening.
Yes.
Now, so
Yes.
I actually wanted
that was really fucking cool.
And we're like low-key grown-ups is weird.
Word.
The
I know.
low-key grown-ups thing is like it. Yeah,
Weird.
it's like it's still
I
kind
know.
of
It does.
Yeah.
Sometimes like yo. It's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird to think about.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your favorite episode?
I want to see something different than Amanda's, but I didn't enjoy that one. No, it was fun. I felt like we were like all hanging out after school. Like it was.
Yeah,
like,
we all hung out after
like,
too. It was cool.
Yeah, like genuine energy. I also like listening to Jay's because I felt like he was like a genuine like.
He was good. Yeah, his was good too.
Supporter.
You know, like genuine supporter, great storytelling, good conversations.
Yeah.
He was great.
Yeah, I loved it. And he came here with a champagne bottle for us too.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Gavin.
That was
Shout
sweet.
out to them. Yeah.
That was sweet.
Yeah, I fuck with Jay's episode too for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who else have we had on the spot?
We've had Matt, Justin. Justin's episode with G was dope. That was mad long, even though you had to cut out.
Yo, that was like a
Dude,
2-hour
That's
episode.
crazy. Yeah, we we dropped like an hour and 20-minute episode, but you cut out like 40 minutes.
I know, it was like a 2 hour.
had
It was like probably
content,
2:15
yeah.
overall, and then like I think I was editing them at the time, so then
it
it
was
was
bullshit. It was mad fun though, but it was good that you only cut out like would you rather's. Like that was really the only thing.
that was the only thing that we were like.
But we cut out like 42 minutes of would you rather.
Yeah.
So
I know,
we
but
were really
we didn't
conversating
have
about
Would
it.
You Rather. So
Yeah, I know. Weird. I know, because we still had mad extra content for it, but the whole episode was mad fun. And it's funny too, because when they came on, we hadn't dropped an episode yet, because we were like 3 weeks in advance.
Oh, that's right.
And I remember he came here, he was like, damn, I wish I was able, you guys dropped something so I was able to see what
like
I'm like.
how it.
Yeah, he was like, so I'm just coming in, I'm like, I love that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was dope. And that was actually the first episode we did Would You Rather, because for Matt's episode before that, we were doing, we did the pros
Oh,
and
like
cons,
yeah. We were like,
high, low, and
I forgot about that.
Peek
What's
and
your
Pit.
Peek and Pit, yeah, Peek and Pit. We were like, all right, let's change that. Let's not do that
Yeah.
anymore, because like, who gives a fuck?
Right, we spent a lot of time.
It's hard to think about.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially anything, even in your week, your day, it's just like, and then it's like, all right, even if you're listening, like, oh, I stubbed my toe, that was my pit. It's like, okay, like that's cool. No one wants to hear that. No one cares. Like if you're hanging out, cool, but when you're doing a podcast, like no one cares about that.
You're hanging out, yeah, your stubbed toe is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Don't bring that shit to the
Don't
pod.
bring it to the pod.
Yeah, it's not pod conversation.
Who else have we had? We had Kev. That was a good episode, even though my mic was off. So
We did that stars on that episode,
yeah.
didn't we?
Yeah, that's when we.
I think about him a lot for some reason. Like, he's like a Taurus Leo, and I'm like, that's, I don't know why
That's
I
so
think
funny.
about that, but
Right.
I do.
We did Ryan and Brett. That was a great episode.
Brett
They fucking, that was their
held it
episode.
down.
Like,
They
what
held
was
it
what
down.
kind of part? That
No.
was Brian.
We
They
did-
were
I
the
think Would You
hosts.
Rather
It was
was
Brett
really
and
special.
They were
Ryan's
the
episode.
hosts. You guys were
2 hours
like,
of.
I
It was an
guess.
hour and 50 minutes.
Entertaining
Of just,
for me.
Yes.
It was.
Million. I
They
love
carried
it.
the conversation.
I carried
Like
it,
Just
yeah.
settle in here.
it's
mind
so
our
weird. They
business.
literally are like if I didn't know any better, I would think they were twins first of all, but like genuine, like conjoined, like at the soul. Like they just seem like they just like
I know.
bounce
They
like
feed
off
off
with
each
each other.
other,
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't take anything
Yeah.
personally about each other
I know,
either.
that's
So
No,
it's like easy to
it's-
be like, yo, you need to stop being a dumb cunt, and like, you're gonna
Yeah.
get out, and like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're
he's
right.
like,
Because
oh,
when I
no,
did
you're
this,
so-
and you're
yeah.
like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they just move through shit so fast.
Yeah, it's so
Oh
funny.
no, like my feelings are hurt. Hold on, give me a
Their
second.
energy is insane. Like
Yeah, no,
insane.
For sure. I know. I loved it. When I was editing it, I'm like, yo, I gotta edit it for an hour and 50 minutes. I have to rewatch it again, and then I gotta clip it, and then I'm like, yo.
some talk.
Yeah, I was just like,
Listen to
oh
them
my
chat.
goodness, this is so long, but it was entertaining.
It was
though.
good,
Yeah,
like-
they were talking, it was good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I
Yeah.
enjoyed that. Who else do we have? Why am I like going
Bag
blank now?
Runner.
Oh, we had
Yeah,
Bag
Bag
Runner. Yep, that was a good episode. I'm happy Nick came for that one.
Yeah, you did. Oh, he was here
Yeah,
for that.
Nick came for
I
that.
got some
We had-
shirts
yeah.
afterwards.
Word. I'm happy, yeah, because that was good. We had some nice, he dropped some gems. That was good. Nick always trying to drop some gems. Nick being Nick.
Corporate Nick.
Nick being Nick.
Nick Corporate Brooke.
My guy. We had Christian. Christian was funny. Christian's a good one.
Christian was good. Oh, we had Steven.
Cooper, yeah,
Yeah.
that was the first virtual.
Oh,
Yep, that was good.
yeah.
I was really hoping he came here because I haven't seen him in mad long. Like, I literally haven't seen him since high school.
Yeah.
And, like, even he said to you, like, when I first met him, really, like, nobody liked him, like, from Chester. Because he was, like, one of those, like,
I think I remember him. You
You
know,
probably
I know
do.
I think
Oh,
of it,
yeah,
like,
you
you know,
probably
like
do.
plaid shirt.
But I'm
type
sure,
shit.
yeah, no, yeah, 100%. But, like, me and Nick, and, like, Ryan Cabrera would always be like, yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah, you guys are like plaid church shape.
Yeah.
You know?
Word.
Yeah.
So like that was good. I wish he was here, but even the virtual episode was good because he was, opening up, he had his jewelry and shit.
Oh, he was just chilling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
like,
was
fuck
just
that,
like-
fuck this.
Yeah.
Do what you want.
Shit, no,
Yeah,
yeah,
Steven.
it was good. No, I loved it. Who else do we have? Damn, I feel
We got
bad.
15
Whoever we
episodes.
have, probably like, you remember me? Say my fucking name
All right,
right now.
everybody. All right, so it was me, Alyssa, Mike, first one, and then it was Matt, and then G, and Justin, and Amanda, and then
Ryan.
Kevin, and
Yeah,
then
Ryan.
Brett and Ryan, and then
Wow.
6.
No, Brett and Ryan were 7. Oh no, EJ and Leon.
EJ and Leon.
I just saw Leon 2 days ago. I
And
actually
they come
went
to Metal Blues like every Tuesday.
I know.
Really?
I love that.
That's
I see,
so
like, the
cute.
snaps and shit.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
so
that.
cute.
And I
Yeah,
had Leon. I actually put Leon and EJ in a group chat. I'm like, yo, let's go ball. It was like nice out the other day.
Yep.
And then
I'm
Leon hit
starting
me
to
back
do
up.
that back too. Can you invite me?
You want to?
Yo, I've been shooting around.
You know what's
with
mad? No, it's
Feels
funny.
good.
Yeah,
I
because-
ended up playing with Leon, and he was like, "Yo, Simone, like, what's up with her ankle?" I'm like, No, I don't think she. I don't know.
I've been shooting around. I've been doing like the I can't like
Word. No,
3 on 3.
we were going crazy.
I can maybe do like a
yeah.
50% something like,
Oh,
you
word.
know, game of horse
Word.
around the world.
That was a great episode too. That was the episode that everything fucking cut
Fuck
out.
that! What was that? That was such a good episode.
That
And
was
then,
a
oh,
great episode.
actually, I have that recording. Remember when he was in his car? I mean,
Oh,
Tesla.
yeah.
EJ would respect me calling it Tesla. We were in his
We had,
Tesla.
like, the after party
And we had that
recording
after
and shit.
recording. I
Yeah,
need to
no,
go back
it
and
was
listen to that because that conversation was really good.
I know.
We should
should
like
dive deep into that.
yeah,
that was a
we were,
deep
like, really
conversation.
talking about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
put
is-
it online.
Yeah.
Word. That's
Put
a
it out
lot.
there.
Word. That was a great episode though.
That's
I'm
our
excited to see
OnlyFans
that.
and that's our OnlyFans content.
Subscribe for more.
Yeah, no, we were talking about getting like our
What's the
Patreon.
G-rate?
Patreon.
Oh, that's the G-rate.
Patreon, yeah.
Okay.
I'd be once we have like actual content we can put on that, I'd be so down to do that.
We got that one. I'm gonna re-listen
Yeah.
to it.
Mhm.
Word. Even like when we did the after party like with Amanda, like we're all just hanging out. That'd be cool to have like that shit too. Just like additional content,
Mm-hmm.
just not like
for
you
the
know,
people who dig
formal.
us.
Mm-hmm.
Our real fans that are gonna watch this, be like, oh, we don't have guests.
How do we tease for it, like to make it interesting? We should take off our clothes, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Definitely. Like each episode will take off one extra part. Like,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Mhm.
That's a good
Like
one.
you know how like this picture you had your back turned to the camera.
Right. Next time I'll just.
yeah. Yeah, it works. You know.
Shirt thrown off.
I'm happy that episode would be like recorded 55 minutes though. Like at first I'm like, yo, if we recorded like 10 minutes, I'd be tight.
I'd be
'Cause
upset.
it was a good episode. We were literally just
yeah.
talking, catching up and shit.
It was good. It was really good. And I know
Even,
there was
and we still cut off like 20 minutes, and then the
Word.
last 20 minutes were good. Like we were talking, but
Yeah. Actually, I
Oh,
remember it
okay.
kind of like, all right. Like we keep doing this. I feel that sometimes. Our endings keep like it's like saying goodbye to like a grandparent.
I know.
All right, goodbye. Like,
Yeah.
and they keep going. It's like, all right, bye.
weird. Who was after them? Who did we have after them? That was 7, so 8. Who was 8?
Background.
No, background was 9.
Steven.
Was he 9?
Steven Cooper was 8.
Oh, that's when I had COVID.
Yeah, Cooper was 8.
They were before. They were before December.
They were right before. We were supposed to have Marquis on,
Oh.
and they were the main episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do him?
I don't know. I'll hit him up because he's all over. I actually just saw
I know
his
he's
Instagram. He's
doing
at
it.
Chicago and shit. So
Oh.
he's all over the place.
Oh,
But I do still. He's
Making
definitely still.
moves in there.
Yeah.
Bathtub.
Yeah. So we'll definitely. We still have so many people that we're gonna be getting on. Like we have like
You have an agenda?
We have a great list of people that are interesting that are gonna have a good time. So who was 9 was Omar, 8 was Cooper, 9 was
Omar. Who's
Omar.
Omar? Oh, the
Agliano.
Omars.
Agliano. We call him Omar the whole time. He's like, "It's my government, yo."
Omar with Omars.
That 11 was and 10 was.
10 on 10 on 10 on 10.
Jay. Shout out to Jay. I know you listen.
11. Okay, who came
11
after
was
Jay?
Christian.
Christian.
12 was.
I wonder if he didn't. He hasn't. I haven't seen anything. Right?
Yeah, I have not seen anything
Gucci.
either. We gotta keep him on.
Gucci and then Tia and then.
Gucci was 12? No. I don't know. I know he comes look, but I don't want to.
I know.
Bucci,
He's like
Tia,
great.
Paul. Yeah, that makes sense. Bucci 12, Tia 13, Paul 14, 15. Oh, maybe it doesn't make sense. We're missing somebody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm
Ah,
sorry.
ah,
I'm
you
sorry
got
for
it.
missing
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Can I cheat?
Damn. No.
You can cheat.
I'll
but-
cheat and then I won't tell you guys.
No.
Oh my god.
That's not fun. That's
Yeah,
not
but
fun.
I
That's not fun. That's not fun.
Okay,
Who did we
okay,
have on the
okay,
pod?
okay.
Who did we have on the pod?
You
Come on,
guys
think.
We're here.
I
Jay.
feel so bad because this person that I was watching, like, it's fucking me.
Jay.
Say my
name.
All right. From the top, everybody up. Matt, Justin, G, Amanda, Kevin,
Brett,
Ryan,
EJ, Leon,
EJ, Leon,
Cooper,
Omar
Omar.
with the O bars.
Oh.
Fuck you.
Yeah, for real.
Do we have women on? Was it a girl?
No.
No, it's a dude.
No. Can I give you a hint?
No,
Oh.
I don't want to hit. I don't even want you to know. Stop ignoring my boundaries. Oh, it's just a toxic relationship.
Who the fuck was it?
I really want to give a hint.
No,
It's a good hint.
no. I
Was it a
want
good
a good.
episode? Was it a good episode?
Yeah.
Was it a
Yeah.
good
They're all
episode?
good episodes.
They're all great
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah. Who the fuck?
Gucci. Now I'm getting nervous.
It was right before Bucci, so who the fuck was before
Christian.
No.
Hey!
I'm sorry.
Stop it!
Sorry, I'm
Stop!
sorry,
Oh my
I'm
god!
sorry.
Just contain yourself for 30 seconds. Yo, you have wine left.
Man. Who the hell?
J. Paul.
Oh, he said them.
No! Don't!
Oh man, why is this a thing? Why do we not know? This is bad.
Yeah.
We're on episode 15 and we don't know one person.
What was episode? Dante!
You know what's crazy too?
I was gonna say, think about your origin.
Yeah,
Your origin
you know what's
story.
crazy? That honestly might have been one of my favorite. We had a great conversation.
It was a great
That was a great
pod!
pod from start to finish, and we had different vibes, and it was a great.
Oh, and we have a
we had
fake
great
live
conversation.
audience.
Yeah,
Like,
and we
that
had
was
vibe. And even
good!
after the pod, we had a nice
The
conversation.
whole vibe.
That one,
Damn.
that one
I forgot
video you
that.
posted on Instagram where someone was like, "What does that mean, Rhoda? What does that mean?"
So did you just?
They'll be like, yo, like, so quick. You're like,
I was
I'm
crying.
sorry, Dante. One love, dog.
damn, you know you're the homie,
Yeah, you know,
dog. Like, you
I
know it. And that was a great episode.
That was
It
a
such a
really
great
good
episode. Damn, that's
It was a
crazy.
late night
I wanna-
episode too. We had the Chinese food on the table.
It was cool. I ate outside of the mic. Like,
exactly.
oh, it was perfect.
That was a great.
That was good.
Damn.
That one was fun.
Damn. I can't believe we forgot Dante. That was a good episode.
It'd always be the ones that you know, like, that are just
Word.
right there, you know, like,
Word.
damn.
Word. And it's funny because we were just talking about the origin
Yeah,
story of
it's probably
who
because
they
it
were.
was so different than your other ones that you didn't even think about it.
It was a different vibe.
Because I was thinking about like the Sunday.
No, it's just mad.
The pods and the Sunday have a different
Yeah,
vibe.
we were
than the-
chill. Yeah, we were really chilling.
Yeah.
It was a really just chill vibe. It was dope.
We took it from the table to the.
And Dante's a podcast host himself, so it was like
Word.
it was very easy
Word.
to do.
Yeah, because he kept it up. He asked his
Yeah,
own questions and
100%
everything.
asking
and
us
I'm sitting here with
questions.
two of my bros, so
Yeah,
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 yeah.
Killing.
Word. Damn.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dante.
Word, that's the homie.
Word.
Replenish my wine.
Replenish. And me back with the wine, baby.
Wine,
Back with the
baby.
wine,
Co-star.
baby. You know what's funny? When we did the B3F podcast, when you left, we talked about like zodiac signs. She texted me, and she was like, "Yo, you should ask them like what their views are and shit." I'm like, "Yo, great."
You know what they're doing.
Well, I didn't know. I
Fucking
didn't know.
dumb.
No, they didn't think that. They understood it. Like the way they explained it was literally the same way I explained it. It was just like, I just don't see it the way I guess you see it, and that was the way they.
Yeah, they haven't like
So
looked
that's
at it.
Mhm.
I
But, like,
need
looking
like
at
a
it-
piece of paper. I need something.
But honestly, Steven, I think he the way he explained it was just like
which one was Steven? Steven was the
one that was
Steven
saying
and
that you're a narcissist.
Steven and Evan.
I don't know. I feel bad. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. No, basically the way he explained it though was it made sense because he like I said I'm like yo, and I asked her like when I asked her you're trying to you're like I don't know how to explain it like and I didn't understand that because I'm like just explain it, but he's like the way he explained it was just like it's hard for someone to explain something when they like really like I don't know the way he said it, I'm like it makes sense like it's hard to explain something when you don't
You just believe in it?
Like
Yeah.
don't.
Or you
No.
just-
Well, I mean, I don't even know if it's like a belief. It's like I just think it's like. Whether
I just
you-
think it.
it is,
Or
but like
you.
I don't know whether you indulge or not.
Mm.
Like
That's the
people
thing, I don't
misinterpret it. Like the way that people use it in pop culture
Mhm.
is like, oh, like all right, I'm gonna have a great day today because my horoscope said that something's coming for me. Like that's just not it.
Yeah.
You have to be in
No,
tune
I
with your
get that.
emotions. You have to be in tune with the things that are going on in your life, and then like, all right, this is like the reasons why, or like the it just guides you into understanding like, all right, because of your whatever traits you take from these planets, this is why this is influencing you this way.
I get that. I feel like there's like, I just the little extra shit. That's what bothers me. Like I just feel
The
like
extra shit with religion bothers me, but I let
No.
y'all religion.
no. But the thing is, like, I know, and I 100% agree. But it's just like there's like incidents where it's like you can't just put everything on zodiac signs, and you can't put everything on religion. Like in either case, like everything that's going on, you can't just be like, oh yeah, because of this. I just feel like that's just like a cop out.
Well, in terms of like, all right, your relationships with people and like when you're feeling frustrations or discomfort, like you can pretty much turn to the zodiacs and understand like why.
Emotions.
Yeah. But in terms of like, I stubbed my toe, like, oh, what the fuck? Let me check my zodiac and see. Like, that's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like we had to break up. Like you can see what led to the breakup, like what kind of like
I see what you mean.
friction you guys have that you may not be able to resolve because of whatever, but like in terms of like I don't know, something bad happening and then looking into the zodiacs, I was like, oh, tell me like how.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
But like where you are in your relationships with people or yourself and those kinds of things, you can look to the zodiacs and see. Like, and it goes even so far as to, and this is very new for me because I just looked at my aspect chart and went through all of it, and they like go through like in the past life, like what sign you were, what you're trying to like unveil into this one. You know what I mean? So like all of your comforts lie in that past life, and you need to try and redo. You need to move forward in like a new kind of whatever sign. So they have different like. There's different signs for different like parts of your life. Like I don't know how to explain it. There's like I don't know. The obstacles in your life they are due to like the relationship between like wherever like your planets are.
I get that. That's like something I understand. You guys have made me understand that more because I didn't understand it before, but I get that. But like I feel like the extreme is what bothers me, and like that happens. And like that happens with religion, like Christians. Regardless of what your religion is, regardless of what your thoughts are, like there's extremists, and it's just like that to me turns me off. And it's just like you can't think everything is based off that. Like they're just that logically, like I just feel like that just doesn't add up.
I don't think that either. I think faith, regardless of what you believe in, it's one part faith and then another part action. So you have to be doing in order for you to have faith in whatever it is you're doing. But do we want to read a pattern
Let's read it.
Can you read mine?
But I've definitely understood it more. I just don't like the extreme shit. I don't like thinking, like I said, I did this and that's because I am a Taurus.
Right, like that's like overthought. But you can understand like when you respond to shit. Like,
no, I agree. No, I think there's emotion in it. I understand like the stars line up. I get like the concept of that. And I understand that, but just don't like the extreme shit.
Yeah.
Extreme
Well,
shit
keep the extreme shit out. You don't have to be extreme.
I know, but it's just.
But but that's the thing too for me too, because I'm like, yo, like I like. These zodiacs is fucking saying something because I was over here like, yo, shut the fuck up, like I'm Sagittarius, blah blah blah. I mean, it's cool to know things about yourself and whatever, but like when you actually just take the time to like look into it, it's like, all right. So I don't know, but it's in part like learning about that, but also learning about yourself in the same like hand. It's not gonna make sense if you don't like apply whatever is.
I agree.
Being said.
I definitely understand. Alright, so let's get these charts.
I thought I did pattern with you guys.
I have
did a little
mine.
bit with Kev,
No, like pattern.
Oh,
I don't even know what that means, to be
co-sign.
honest.
I thought I gave you
What
pattern.
does a pattern mean? What does that
Oh,
mean?
no,
an
you
app.
didn't. You definitely looked it up. I see that.
I probably deleted it. I think.
Oh, I literally just looked it up.
I think
That's
I think
what
you did, and you like helped me do it.
No, I didn't take pattern.
We were all here, and I.
Oh, I want
It
to
was
do it here. I'm
co-sign.
just gonna go on your internet
Okay.
because there's like a natal thing,
Huh.
and then you want to do yours. I can do yours.
Whatever you like.
Michael's be interesting.
And like every time I hear some shit about like what I am, I'm like, alright, it makes sense. But then there's times it's just like there's other people that like have the same as me and we're completely different. So
Yeah, you have different environment. Like there's different influences, but essentially, like you and I, the way that we see the world is not see the world, but the way that we like navigate the world is the same.
I
But
get that.
our
we also like,
comforts.
grew up together, so
But I mean, I'm saying like separate from that, the way that we like cope with like the way that we like I don't know, like the way that we cope with comforts and things
we're
like that.
Sagittarius?
Yeah,
But like Nick and I don't see the world at all the same.
but I'm saying your stubbornness and Nick's stubbornness come out in different ways.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And my stubbornness comes out in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
So then what about her stubbornness?
I'm not stubborn.
Like everyone's stubborn.
All right, no, I'm just talking in terms of Sagittarius. I can't. She's her sign is the opposite of Sagittarius, and essentially is supposed to be perfect match, like a
know,
sister
yeah.
sign or whatever of Sag. So like, oh yeah, you guys are in a perfect relationship or whatever. Alright, name Michael. Would you like to be referred to as he, she, or they? I don't want to assume.
You don't want to assume you know me, bro.
I don't want to assume. 19th
Assume that's not bad. You can assume.
December of the year 19.
Giving my whole government out.
Oh, you're right. All right. Of the year.
Social security number.
Bank account information, which I now have. All right, give me a time. What time are you working?
1:13, 1:39. One of the two. 1:13 is a safe bet.
All right. 1:13 is say PM.
Yep.
Because it changes like with every half hour.
Yeah, no, it's 1:13.
I like that confidence. Birthplace.
Goshen.
That's right.
Or-
Garden Hill. Goshen, Alabama.
Where the stars lined up, right? Where you're born and shit.
Stars, planets,
Word.
Planets.
nodes, whatever those are.
Word. Word. Bro, I'm excited to start having some merch. That's all I'm gonna be rocking.
Yeah, me too.
Some fucking
I'm just sitting here
merch.
playing around with
designs
designs.
and
I'll send you some stuff
Word.
tomorrow.
Yeah, and y'all, I know we said merch. We're gonna have different type of merch. Like it's not just gonna be one symbol, like one thing.
Yeah, Mike's a guy of variety. So.
But you'll see us with some exclusive shit, not for sale. We're going to
Yeah,
get some
we will.
extra shit.
I do that shit with Metal
Some extra
Blues. Let me
shit.
make my own shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Put it in your shop.
Nope. This was for us, baby.
Oh yeah, we did do this. So your sun is obviously in Sagittarius, your moon's in Scorpio, and your ascending is Aries. You fucking psychopath.
She said it.
Wait, what does that even mean? All that is just like.
All right, so your sun, like, is a personality, like your personality and everything, like that's characteristically Sagittarius. So the bold, honest, optimist, like that's Sagittarius. Moon is your emotions, so how you like handle your emotions. Scorpios are very like intense. They are kind of stubborn. They are very stubborn and like mysterious, kind of like with their emotions. You know what I mean? And then like Aries, my mom's an Aries, so like. Your persona, the persona is what you present to people, is how people perceive you. And I honestly, to be honest, I wouldn't perceive you as an Aries, and I don't know if that's something that you. I would have perceived you more as an Aries when we were children rather than now.
Okay.
Interesting.
What is Aries? That means just like out. Like,
Your persona, so the way that people perceve you, like.
no, I know that, but like,
because-
what does Aries do?
That
How they perceive
you know,
it,
that's
that's what
good.
I'm asking.
That's good. All right, let me add. Let
That's
me scroll. Rather than
Because I
just
am
explain.
definitely. Because like I was the same my whole life, and now I'm very different from when I was younger.
Right. So look, all right. You want me to do the moon? You want me to do the Aries? I want to do. Let me zoom in first. Moon and Scorpio. While others may find security and comfort in material things, Moon Scorpio seek out emotional intensity in people. No matter what, there is something very intense about lunar Scorpios. They are diggers when it comes to the world of emotion. They can see beyond facades and cut right to the core of a person. Also, random fact. DJ and Ryan are both lunar Scorpios. The ability to see what isn't obvious to the rest of the world can be intimidating to others or wildly attractive depending on the audience. Their deep-seated need for transformation and rebirth can manifest itself in the lives of lunar Scorpios in different ways. Most have powerful, emotionally intense lives. Some feel like it's beyond their control. These natives seem to attract emotional upheaval, and their lives appear to consist of plenty of dramatic ups and downs. However, when accepted as an emotional need, rebirth and change doesn't need to be so dramatic and overwhelming. In some way or the other, Moon and Scorpio natives seek out intense experiences. If their lives are regular in any way, they can be an unconscious need to test their own strength and stir up emotional excitement. Self-awareness and acceptance is probably the best way to handle this deep need for emotional drama. Do we want to talk about the haha? I don't know what resonates. That's what I'm saying too. Like when I read this, I don't know what resonates with you because there's different parts of your awareness, right? So I'm not sitting here like, this is him. You know what I mean? Doing this halfway or having meaningless relationships simply doesn't fulfill you. Lunar Scorpios want all or nothing. Moon and Scorpio people have a strong fear of betrayal. They seek out commitment and feel the need for a partner to give up something for them. Some will put the people they love through a series of tests, and these are not always conscious. Their apparent suspicions can be trying for the people who love them. However, once committed, Moon and Scorpio people can be the most loyal and protective partners around. Even the shy ones have an enormous presence. Their lives are emotionally driven, yet many Moon and Scorpio natives spend a lot of time controlling and mastering their emotions. Their intuition is enormous, although it is sometimes self-serving. I know you have strong intuition. Moon and Scorpio people radiate strength, even in the absence of experience. They just seem to know things. And that's fucking Mike, dog. It just pisses me off. It would be difficult to shock or scare away Lunar Scorpios in the face of emotional honesty and power. Some people instinctively want to lean on them, and others, less brave folk, run a little scared. Lunar Scorpios have an exceptional radar that allows them to size up a situation and person quickly and expertly. This ability to understand human motivation and nature can be too close for comfort for some and enormously comforting for others. Many lunar Scorpios are intelligent and astute. Those that use their enormous power for intimacy and honesty are the happiest, and they make the most interesting and rewarding friends and lovers. Short description: courageous, brave, independent, not a fearful. Well,
I know. I'm not making fun of it. I'm not making
You
fun of
need
it.
a long
It's a very
description.
long description.
Short description is that you're courageous, brave, independent, not a fearful nature, and he is attracted to sensual, erotic partners. Potential issues: excesses of pleasures and difficulty letting go.
Interesting.
And so then you get into like the moon and then the houses. So we can do that after that. We can do that after this. But like the moon and the houses, like houses represent different things, like family, like it goes deep.
Yeah,
It's
no,
weird.
I've heard about
It's
houses.
like weird, bro. And so like there was one night where it was like 11 o'clock and I'm like, let me just 4 a.m. and now my life is different.
I understood everything.
4 a.m. comes, I'm like, what the fuck? Alright, but you're alright. What were we talking about? The ascendant? I want to talk about the ascendant. Your ascendant is in Aries. And my mom's in Aries.
I mean, I agree. It's not like I don't, like I said, I understand these things, but I think it's just an extreme of these things.
They are what is this? You think this is an extreme?
I'm just saying in general. Like, imagine, like,
I
there's
feel
people
like-
out there that will just, like...
I feel like when you take, because you're the one that you like, quote unquote, like Sagittarius, that's your son. Like he's a son in Sagittarius.
Yeah.
So I feel like people take that, like you think that, like so many people are Sagittarius, but then you factor in the birth time and the place where you're born,
I understand.
and that kind of factors it down
There's
more
more
specifically
differences
to
in
you.
it. I get that.
So your big three are gonna make up the majority of like what people see of you, right?
But there's different ones underneath that.
Right. Yeah. So then there's the way that you communicate. There's the way that you literally like have romantic love. Like all those things are ruled by different planets.
I understand. I get it. There's so many different components. There's so many branches of it.
It is, but there's so many different components to life,
No,
right?
I know.
And that's
I know
what's
that.
just like insane.
Yeah.
And like, just recently, because I sometimes have like I have this inability to like communicate genuinely like what it is that is in my mind, but I like read this and it's like, all right, you need to fucking slow down and learn, because I sit here and I'm like, I'll never be able to communicate. But me going into, and I'm just gonna say, like I'm supposed to be walking into from Aries to Libra, and they're more of like a harmonious, peaceful, balanced, collaborative type, and Aries is more like, I am a warrior, get the fuck off me, I'm gonna do my thing kind of thing.
I get it.
And so like that's where I'm like, those are where my comforts lie. So where I'm like, I don't want to work with anybody because I know what I want and like I want to make it right. That's essentially not right for me, where I need to like, all right, we can do the pod together, we can have these things together, I can do music with somebody else, I can work with my mom doing these things, like so yeah, I don't know.
I understand.
Yeah.
It makes me understand a little more. I get it.
I want to see where it says like
I
the
feel it.
ascendant, because it says with an ascendant in Aries, but alright, you know what? I'll just read the sun in Sagittarius and then I'll read it in Aries. You're restless, cheerful, and friendly. This will apply to me also. It's restless, cheerful, and friendly. Sun and Sagittarius people are generally on the go. They have a love of freedom and disdain for routine. Generally quite easygoing, Sagittarians make friends with people from all walks of life. What kind of party? They love to laugh and tease and get along well with both sexes. Sagittarians have often a blind faith in people and in the world. Their optimism is infectious, although it can get to them. It can get them in trouble from time to time. These are curious people who love to learn. Their idealistic nature is hard to miss. Although generally easygoing, Sagittarius is a fire sign. This gives them a generally quick temper. Unfortunately, they're usually as quick to forget what got them angry in the first place. Their need for escape is generally strong, and some solar Sagittarians come across as a little irresponsible. They're generally easy to forgive, however. After all, their direct, honest approach in life is admirable. Sun and Sagittarius, descendant. All right, I'll just read it. It's in the 9th house, but I'll explain that later. But this is going into like your ascendant with Aries. So you have a deep need. So this would be different for me because my ascendant is in Sagittarius. You have a deep need to understand the world around you. You have high ideals and you have your eye on what's on the horizon. You are looking ahead and at times can seem quite restless. You're proud of your knowledge and of your morals. Be sure to avoid self-righteousness in your enthusiasm to share your knowledge. When used correctly, you are tolerant, adventurous, and a curious person. You want to see the best in people and in life. There's a conjunction between... conjunctions.
I want to meet someone that has the exact same as me.
Who was born like same time, same place.
Every place. I just want to see like, where are you at? Where did life bring you?
Actually, my name is also Michael and Alissas. Podcast. Weird. You were born in Arden Hill Hospital. Same.
I wonder like how similar. What's the similest I can be with
We
someone?
should
But ultimately, like your things are unique to you.
No, I know.
And that's like the cool part of it, you know.
I get that.
But it's the hard part because it's like the things that are unique to you may fall out of line of what is like mainstream or what's generally accepted. So I mean that's where people find issue in like following those things because it's like all of the objection from everybody else.
Word. Zodiac signs.
You feel like you're out of line because you are.
It's weird, like, but I mean, and these things tell you, oh, you're South Node is Aries too, bro. What's up?
I don't even know why we dapped.
What's up, Mike? Word.
Are we the same or something?
We're on the same
Your
path from
friendship is
Aries
leveled
to
up.
Libra.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know, and that's why we get along so well. Because we're both amicable,
You guys are
but
besties.
really want to fight each other. But I mean, it's and I know I'm like joking, but like, it's truth.
That is true. That's what I understand. I keep saying I understand, but I really do.
It is. It's weird. Like I don't know. And I fuck with it because it's like, all right, some shit's going on. Like, and in my pattern, you know, they tell you like, all right, what's the timing that you're on right now? And I'm like, oh, okay, so that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, so then like I can just, and it helps me with my communication with things and like the problems that I need to deal with. But then I'm also spiritual in the sense where I like talk to the universe and I have a pendulum. So it's just like it all kind of like aligns.
I understand. But you know where I came from, more like the extreme shit.
Right. I mean,
that's
that's literally everybody. That's
I know that.
literally-
That's
and that's
the
me.
thing. That's
Literally
the thing.
same. Like you know, and me going into it, I'm like, oh, I'll get into this shit, but then I'm like, oh,
Yeah. It's actually
there's something there to see.
Yeah.
And then like when there's something there to see, then you like question everything, and it's like,
Yeah. I get it.
all right, so then what do I believe?
Yeah.
And I believe all in nothing now. So.
All or nothing. Explain that. I mean,
I'm just talking shit.
Oh,
But
okay.
I don't believe in anything man-made.
yeah, I feel that.
Or I believe that there's room for evolution in everything man-made. So the information that we have will change, but you know, I mean, I don't know. We have all of the information that we need at this point in time. Like, I think anything that you want to know, you can kind of
Yeah, I get that.
sort through,
Yeah.
figure out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I see that. I feel like, yeah, it's just like that, it can go so many different places. That conversation can go so many different places. Because it's just like what we know what our brain can obtain and shit like that. Like,
My brain can obtain all of the answers of the universe. Should you let it, Michael Volkmer? All right.
Should you let it?
He said, all right. But I don't want to do this anymore.
the human species.
I want to do Alyssa's. I mean, you don't have to record. Like,
I know. How far? Oh,
Alyssa,
pretty long
he,
episode.
she, or they?
She.
Nice.
Mhm.
And now that I know your birthday, after several years of priming.
Why are you whistling? Because I can hear you in the mic. You like whispering?
No,
in
I
the mic?
said I know your birthday
Oh,
after several
I know,
years
just-
of priming.
I just wanted to.
I had to literally
So
change
nice.
Alyssa's name to May 27th so that I don't remember her birthday. Time?
Can I? I had my mom text me, so I can search my text messages.
I'm so weak.
Why did you guys know the time you were born? I've held on to that my whole life.
Really?
I don't know. My mom was like, you were
Born.
born at blah 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 a time. Okay, Mom, this is the coolest information that I've ever gotten. Let me
I
hold
think
on
it
to
was
it
like
forever.
I can't with you, dog. Bro, this is actually a longer pod than I thought it would be, which is good. We're talking podcast.
Why can't I find it?
Half
Hold on.
We're waiting on you.
Hold on.
Like, so just gonna put out all the
I'm a little
dead space.
drunk,
We'll be
Oh,
okay.
I'll keep all this shit in.
I'm away. Wait, now we do this. Oh, my birth certificate. Perfect. 7:05
Oh, hot.
p.m.
Oh, hot.
Big hot. 7.
in the Bronx.
Ooh, the low down dirty.
Mm-hmm. Einstein Hospital. That's why I'm so smart.
We see it. Everything that you do. It will. Oh, your moon is in Aquarius! We did this, but now I understand these better than like before. And then your
Okay.
ascending is in Scorpio.
Oh.
Wow. I have no idea what this means. I do know all of these different ones. Like, all I know
And
is-
whenever I'm interested in it for myself is when I learn about it, you know? Like, and
I saw this one Snapchat, like video, like a, you know they have like the stories on Snapchat. No, you're not a Snapchat person.
I mean, yeah, they have stories on Snapchat.
Yeah. But it was this guy that I guess he studied zodiacs like his entire. He had to be like 67 years old. This very very old man. I guess he was like a zodiacologist. I just made that up. But
so you was in the
astrologist?
lab after that.
no, he was like into zodiac. I mean, maybe it's astrology. Is it astrology? Is it the same
Astrology and
Is it one and the
astronomy
same?
are two different things.
Astrology.
Astrology is the zodiac.
thing? Okay, so astrologist.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And he met like a whole bunch of different people, and he was like asked them questions, and he had to like match like the zodiac to like what he thought they were, and like he got like a majority of them right, some of them wrong.
Mhm.
But even the ones he got wrong, when he found out what they were, he was like, it makes sense because you're actually this. And then like he literally made this girl cry because he's like you just found out who your mom was, didn't you? Like, and she's like, yeah. It was so weird. I don't know. Like he was like, you just went through something big, and she's like, I just found out like I just met my adopted mom or something, like, and she just started like crying, and he's like, I know, because like you just had made her shift from this to this.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
but there are cycles, there are shifts. So
Mhm.
like things happen, and then people are like, oh,
Mhm.
it does apply to me.
Yeah.
You know, and then that's where you get like, I'm not gonna go to the psych because they're gonna
Yeah.
say some general shit and it's gonna apply to me. Well, yeah, because like, yeah, yeah.
Because yeah, it's interesting. It's just interesting.
That is very
Yeah.
It's
interesting.
interesting to entertain the conversation at the very least.
Yes, no, I agree. I like the conversation.
Ooh, and your fortune's in Leo! I don't know what that means. but-
Wait, what is it?
Your fortune's in Leo.
My fortune is in
That's
Leo.
like how you'll be like obtaining like your, I guess, your life purpose.
That is so interesting.
Yeah, it's weird.
I was just thinking about Leos because I was thinking about Brown Jackson, because I feel like when I think of the signs, like I feel like she is very much a Leo.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, your sun is in Gemini, which is our opposite. So we're supposed to like get along. When the sun is in Gemini, the urge for self-expression is strong. These natives are often just as interested in collecting information as they are in sharing it. Curious to a fault, Geminis have a finger in every pie. Solar Geminis are
Every
flexible.
pie, you said?
Finger in every pie.
Yeah. Solar Geminis are flexible and changeable people. Their ability to adapt quickly to new situations generally gains them plenty of friends and social contacts, which is why she can fucking be a nurse in COVID, because who the fuck? Usually quite clever and witty, this one. Geminis enjoy intellectual conversations, and they are easily bored if they are not getting enough mental stimulation. Often quite adept at fitting in with others, Geminis easily adopt the moods of those around them. They are friends to people from all walks of life and are not easily intimidated. Their ability to detach themselves can make Geminis very objective and observant, but a little difficult to get close to. Although they often have many friends, intimacy doesn't come as easily to solar Geminis. It can be difficult to know what Geminis really feel at any given moment. They are often very impressionable and scattered. There is usually a nervous air to Geminis that can make more personal characters a little uneasy. It is not always intuitive to trust Geminis to be loyal or to keep secrets. Geminis often flit about, moving quickly and keeping business every step of the way. Many people with this position of the sun have gained quite a bit of knowledge in their lifetimes. They don't often possess specialized knowledge. This is because Geminis have relatively short attention spans. Restlessness is common with this position of the sun. Usually quite affable, Geminis enjoys the light side of life. The tendency to take things lightly makes them quite pleasing to be around, but it can be maddening to people seeking support on the deeper issues in life. Geminis are both interesting and interested. Their wit can be dazzling and changeability dizzying. At some very least, Geminis will seldom bore you. So I can see just the
dazzling.
The lightliness mixing with your Scorpio-ness of emotions. Short description: she's an opportunist, can express herself easily, and tends to learn quickly. She is welcoming and gentle. She likes travel and intellectual work. Weaknesses: a changeable and diffuse nature, may waste her energy by taking on too many things, lacks persistence in achieving set goals, which I don't know if that's true. You're a Gemini with ascendant in Scorpio. So like the Scorpio is the persona, is what you see.
I'm perceived as.
Right.
As a
Which
Scorpio.
I can see. And then, like intimate relationships.
I'm perceived as a Scorpio and he's perceived as an Aries.
An Aries. But
Aries.
I feel that. I feel that. Felt that more though when you were a kid.
Very different.
Aries.
Very different person.
Gemini with ascendant Scorpio. Okay, you take pride in your ability to negotiate and to establish harmony in your relationships. It is important to you to have a partner as you feel incomplete without one. You are motivated to become well-liked.
You don't like to negotiate?
I do.
No, you do not.
Yes, I do.
You do not.
Yes, I do.
No.
Continue, Simone.
You are motivated to become well-liked, and you are especially sensitive to rejection. One of the lessons in your life may be avoiding putting harmony and others' opinions. One of the lessons in your life may be to avoid putting harmony and others' opinions of you above your own needs. Use your social skills to seek out peaceful relations with others, but try not to over-identify with your partners and the way that you are received by others. You may marry someone with a strong personality.
Wow.
So get rid of it.
Sing.
What is it?
So many zodiacs.
Oh, and your moon is in Aquarius. So Aquarius is this is her emotions. Are very observant. They are lifetime students of human nature, loving to analyze why people do what they do. They often stem from detached, even shy personality, especially in youth, which is why we didn't know who Alyssa was until 2014. Whether due to character or conditioning, Moon and Aquarius people often grow up feeling different. Although rather sociable, they are often loners at heart. Many have strong egos or at least powerful defense mechanisms, and most lunar Aquarians will do their best to be the most unique and unusual person they
There's
can
a cat
be.
outside. You're still a cat. A black cat.
And I'm going to read about this part. Alright, hold on. Their inner feeling of loneliness that they don't usually fit in puts them on the outside looking in. There is a very idealistic and progressive streak in lunar Aquarians that is admirable indeed. However, when the moon is in Aquarius, natives often will deny the more irrational qualities of emotion, such as jealousy, possessiveness, and fear, in the effort to be above what they consider pettiness. When this goes too far, lunar Aquarians can be emotionally blocked, distant, and detached.
I see.
You can be very willful, especially in childhood. With age, these natives generally learn to handle their strong needs. Their desire for independence is powerful indeed, no matter what the age. with a quiet sun or ascendant, which your ascendant is Scorpio, which is not a fucking quiet one. Their desire to shock others is not always apparent until a relationship becomes comfortable. They are generally proud of their family members, boasting just how unique they are. When their families are ultra conservative, they will boast that they rebelled against all of that. Although given to temper tantrum, the willful behavior in youth, Moon and Aquarius people often grow up feeling that messy emotions are unappealing. They often pride themselves for being cool-headed, detached, and above what they consider the more base emotions. In the process, they can end up alienating others and themselves. Although lunar Aquarians can be especially adept at understanding others' behaviors and motivations, they can lose touch with their own simply because they have identified too strongly with what they aspire to be.
Wow.
Aquarians are fucking complex, bro. You got a fucking paragraph.
Can I say? What can I say?
The Aquarian tendency to be humanitarian shows up powerfully in the Moon in Aquarius. However, their kindness and concern for others is generally more broad philosophy of life. With people close to them, Moon and Aquarius natives can seemingly lack compassion, as they often fully expect others to be as independent and as detached as they are. In close personal relationships, they're generally giving a lot of personal freedom and will tolerate and enjoy all kinds of idiosyncrasies in the people around them. She's tolerant of you. I'm just fucking with you.
I just thought.
Short description! Because there's still more. She's sociable, intelligent, and lucid. Thanks to her great sociability, she has many friends. She's modern, original, inventive, nonconformist, and is likely to bring new life to everything she does. Potential issues. She is eccentric with sharp mood swings, complex love life.
Sharp mood swings?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get kind of moody sometimes.
It's in your third house. And I'll just read the first paragraph.
Oh my goodness.
Highly imaginative.
SpongeBob.
But
one eternity later.
Highly imaginative. But Matt, can you understand why now is up from 11 to 4
I
a.m.?
understand.
You understand?
Yes.
Okay. Highly
So
imaginative, but may have difficulty concentrating. She fantasizes frequently, important studies, may move around a lot, and travel frequently. You are very responsive and communicative and curious.
Okay.
You can have a talent for imitating others and or picking up languages. You might either intellectualize your emotions rather than truly feel them or deal with them. You or you communicate with excessive emotion. Yeah. So cool.
Well, great. Love zodiacs.
But like zodiacs are fire, and there's
really
a whole
can.
chart, and you can read about how your life is going and all those things.
Do I have an account on Pattern? Do I have an account? Is this an account? You can Google this freely.
Well, you can just look up your natal chart, and like you can look up that. They that's the first one. I'll just do the cafe astrology one. Yeah, cafe astrology one, and then they give you your full thing. Like I don't know the difference between them. They give you your zodiacs, which is where your planets are at the time that you're born, and then they give you I don't know what the placidus is.
Who's they?
The universe.
The universe wrote that in Google?
Yeah, they were like, the universe was like, yo, let me just set up this website real quick.
yeah, I understand.
And then there's aspects, so the aspects of your life, like how you deal with things, like where blockages that you feel, those kinds of things.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, but the aspect chart is cool. Like,
so
if you want,
cool.
like, I could take you through those like one day, we'll just like spend a day.
No, it's
literally
interesting.
a day.
I wrote it down. It's just fucking interesting.
Yeah, it helps you understand.
Like, what is my like divine purpose? What is my universal purpose in life? You know,
Pod. What a great app.
You know, Mike is tired.
I've
He's
been
trying
tapped
to
out. Yeah,
Mike is like,
tapped
I
out,
don't
I'm
care.
not
You're
gonna
like
lie.
reading so much, and I don't get it.
too much
and
reading.
I'm
my brain
tired,
can't
and fuck you.
focus. Yeah. So that's part pod.
I can't stop thinking about that cat that walked by.
You really
I think he's in the corner. I know because I just saw his little body just run past.
Living his best
I
life.
want to go see him so bad.
Alright, we can finish this pod. We'll end up. What's you guys want to end with some goals? Let's end up with some goals.
Yeah, talk to this nigga Watkins, bro, about this job, you feel me? Like, I
Yeah,
need
you
him to
texted me about this job. I'm like, I didn't know you were looking for a job.
Well, I mean,
You didn't,
like,
at least you didn't say on the pod. I don't.
no. I mean, like, I did the back corner bar or whatever for the
Yeah.
bartending thing and setting up mom and whatever, and cool. But I want to leave. So I need to like phase out. And so I went back to BK, to this place that I want to work in, and the guy was there, and I was like, yo. He was like, what's up? And I'm like, work. He's like, bet. And I'm like, alright, when should I hit you up? And he was like, next week. And I'm like, okay. And I texted him just like, hey, thanks for meeting with me. And I haven't heard from him, so I just need to just follow up with him, give him a call, like, hey, yo, I'm still here. Because when I went up, he was like, yo, I was gonna put an ad in the paper, but like, fuck, yeah. So,
Wait,
yeah.
go get that done.
Alright. So,
What was your goal last week? Did you fulfill
I
it?
don't know. I never had my goals for last week. And like, you know what? That's my goal for moving forward is to actually have a goal for the pods, because I'd be blowing it up, I swear to God.
I know you do.
And
They know you do too.
Yeah. You know, no, I just don't give a fuck. Feel me? No, I'm just kidding. But
No, I'm just kidding.
I do give a fuck, but you know, life is a lot, Michael.
You
want me to read you my chart?
No, please don't.
Life is a lot. But nah.
Your chart's a mess right now.
But I am. I want. Yeah, I will take your goals seriously.
Alright, so get that shit done. So what do you want to do? You want to meet with him, you said?
No, I'm gonna call him. Look, I'm looking for a fucking shift by the end of this week.
Wait,
There you
So-
go.
feels that.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your goals? Goal
My goal.
or whatever. Yeah?
Here are my goals.
What's your goal?
To figure out if this place is the place.
Yeah.
For the venue?
Yeah.
What are you guys dealing with?
That was my goal last week, to figure some shit out.
I know.
It was.
I'm stressed out about
Well,
it a little bit.
we got some more details, so we definitely kind of narrowed shit down, I guess.
I know.
What's
You know what
like
it is?
stopping?
Okay,
What are you
so.
doing over there, bro?
Just take pics.
Oh, good.
You guys don't want to like pics of you on the pod together?
No, not at all, sorry. I don't even know who this is.
Well, it's weird that you're marrying her.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
Crazy.
Alright, word. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, what is stopping me? I want to see every single venue possible on the earth.
I believe
Pay
it. I
attention
understand.
to narrow it down.
We've seen like 8 venues, and there's one that's
So
like
many.
very, very nice.
I know, and I feel like it's our vibe.
Yeah, everything about it. We went back again for the
Which one
second
are you?
time.
Is this one you've shown me already?
It's in
Yeah.
Jersey, potentially. Yeah.
It's in the mansion?
Yeah.
Oh, that is-
That nice.
That's dope.
No,
Not
it
the
was
strip
dope.
club in Newburgh.
Yeah.
Huh?
Not the strip club in Newburgh, just to.
No, I've been there. It's actually kind of like a vibe.
Is it nice?
The vibe.
Like, we just kind of go.
What kind of party?
What kind of
Yeah,
party?
like, yo, let's just interview the stripper.
Oh.
While she's working.
So what's
Well,
up?
she's working.
Yeah,
You're busy, but.
You're now tapped in.
You're not tapped in too! Where do you go to school? Where do you go to school?
Support everybody in their career paths.
Facts, no printer, because I thought about stripping once or twice. I didn't have the heart for it then. And now I'm over it.
You know what's funny? I saw this funny meme like a while ago. I think I was in high school. It's like people always say like I'm gonna drop out and become a stripper. It's just like, and then they show the girl, and the girl has like no stripping abilities at all. Like you ain't becoming shit. Like you know it takes talent to be a stripper.
It really does.
Like you can't just become
yo,
a stripper. just
people
because
say that shit like it's
talent.
easy. Like you
Yeah.
just have to be naked on a stage and twirl around with a pole. But like no, you have to be talented.
Yeah,
Like
you gotta actually show some
Like,
talent.
yo, like that's a
The
sport.
confidence to
Right.
swing your shit around a pole.
Yo, I have my titties all out in front of people's
Yeah.
faces. Like I don't know who
Yeah.
you guys are. And imagine it being local. Like imagine just working at the
Right?
mansion and
Yeah.
just a rando popping in like,
Seeing
oh,
people's fathers.
what's
and
up,
it's like,
class 2015? Throw them dollars.
Right, baby. Yeah, you gotta have no like construct, no.
Yeah. No care.
Yeah.
Well, not no care, but you know.
Everybody got boobies.
Everybody got boobies.
Everybody's seen boobies.
Yeah.
To me.
Pretty theme boobies.
Word. I'm over this. I'm so over this.
What's your goal?
Thank you for asking.
Boobies? Did you see boobies?
Well, my goal last week was to talk to what's his name? What the hell's his name?
Oh, Russell Clark.
Did we talk to him?
We
pulled
might
up.
have.
We did pulled up. We might
Oh,
have.
you fucked that and pulled up.
We did pull up though.
I also don't think it was
Yeah, we
very
pulled
good.
up, and the desk, they were like, yeah, you know what? Have you thought about any other hotels? Like, we're really backed up.
For real.
No, we
this
haven't.
guy
I was
just
like,
asked
yeah,
us
give
in
me
the
some more,
face,
like,
and
what the fuck?
he said, "You guys have any other hotels in mind? Like, working at this hotel?"
Like,
Like
he literally
saying
went
you
into
should look at other
receptionist,
hotels
whatever.
because we are so backed up.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry.
Isn't that crazy?
Like, how are you making money?
Like,
if
imagine
you're
somebody
shutting
comes up to
people
your back corner bar and you're like, got any other bars in mind?
Like,
You know, like,
Russian ducks.
right?
next door.
Yeah,
If
like,
you don't.
Like, how are you
Isn't
making
it-
money if you're turning people away?
Yeah.
He said that he's booked, isn't he?
It wasn't him though. It was just like
It-
the person at the desk.
this
Well,
guy.
tell that person at the desk. I want to speak to Russell
Yeah,
Clark.
he said he made it. I mean, he was super nice. He was
Yeah, he
like,
was
"I'm gonna
very
send
nice.
an email, but like, you know,
Yeah.
you're just saying what it
You-
is."
yeah,
He
yeah,
said there's
yeah.
only
He
like
really
15
kept
people
honest,
as
yeah.
part of their sales team. Now there's only like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, we're just like super.
Dang,
And they do,
poor boy.
like, that hotel's like super big, so they do weddings there, so they're
Mhm.
probably super backed up. Because they have their own weddings to cater to.
Yeah.
So they're not worried about motherfuckers booking rooms.
Mhm.
Are there any other hotels around the
Yeah,
area?
there's mad.
Yeah. There's other options.
That's
It's just
why-
that's.
I mean, the
like
hotel's really, honestly, dog. Like,
I-
you don't
no,
need to,
it's-
like,
it's not.
go crazy with the
I know.
hotel.
No,
Like,
I
the
know.
venue, spend the
I know.
like venue, those
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
things.
yeah.
No, but my
hotel,
main
like,
thing
maybe
was
still
like,
sleep in a room.
no, I know.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
my
yeah.
main thing was like the after party,
He wants
and like
the
we would have
after
that
party.
at the hotel. Like they're like that
Oh, okay.
hotel is a castle, has a bar,
Oh, okay.
so we can all go there after.
And it's like big enough that it
Yeah.
can like everyone can
Everyone
hang out, and then when you're
actually
tired,
enjoy.
you just go.
Literally just go
Like
back.
that's what I
I
like
feel
about it.
that.
'cause
Okay,
it's like,
okay, okay.
You know,
But like the other hotel we saw like has the same thing,
Mhm.
but like this one is like bigger and nicer,
Mhm.
so it has more like fun to it.
Are there like bars and shit around or no?
That's what we're looking at.
There's not-
like
there's not a lot of
taverns and
nightlife.
stuff like that.
It's
You
like
know,
they have like basically like a New Jersey Halligan's.
Pelicans, yeah. And but like even Alyssa was saying too, it's like then we'd have to try to find transportation like there or there, but like we just at the hotel, you just go back to bed.
Mhm.
Right.
Because like the hotel has the bar, so it's not like we can't have drinks there. You know.
How far are they backed up into?
They don't even know. We're not getting in contact with anyone. No one can tell us anything.
Let me call them motherfuckers.
Bro,
Yo,
I know. I
put 'em
swear.
up to
You
'em.
can, but
What?
this guy doesn't have a voicemail set up.
I
That's
know,
how
there's
backed
nothing.
up he is. So you can't leave a voicemail. You can only email. And we've emailed 2 different people. And the one guy had an automated reply, and it
Yeah.
was like something. Finally,
Yeah.
something. Somebody's
Just
getting back
a
to you.
semblance of
Yeah.
Bro, it's just annoying because the hotel is dead ass so nice. Like
Yeah.
if it was like average, we'd be like, alright, whatever.
And the
It's
thing
mad
is that
nice.
obviously we don't need to like set anything up anytime soon, which is why I'm not like stressed out about it. It's just annoying because
Yeah.
but I'm also understanding because I know how crazy it is and that
Yeah.
everybody that he's like everyone has the same story. Like everyone that was supposed to have their wedding
Did
last year or before, they're now scheduling it for this year or whatever. So it's like all backed up, which I understand completely.
Also going from 15 staff members to 3 doesn't help at all.
Also, scary how understaffed the entire world is, but like we were
And
basically
niggas straight
going-
leaving their jobs right now too.
It's
Yeah,
insane.
that's-
It literally is insane. Like we walked in and it was like to this one place and the guy literally said he's like, I'm the only person here right now, so I can't.
Yeah,
give
he
you a
literally,
tour."
yeah, he's like, I
Because
can't
I
even
need
give
to
you a tour
print-
because I'm the only one here.
And we're like, okay. Goodbye.
The fuck? Yo,
There
what
was
is
that
the
us
future
one
of
car in the
jobs?
parking lot.
Yeah.
One car.
Damn.
Yeah.
He was
it
like, how the
crazy.
fuck are you guys even making money?
Yeah, it was. Ooh, it's like eerie. It's almost
I
eerie
know,
because
that's
you
what I
walk
said.
around the
It's
hotel, there's
some
that ass like
fucking-
nobody
some
there.
haunted shit, like a haunted hotel.
It's so
or some
weird.
shit.
But also, it's like not like a tourist town. It's
Yeah.
a random town.
Yeah.
So.
So for my goal,
Yeah, cut that out.
I don't even know what my goal is. Maybe I want to play basketball this week.
Let's play!
Aw.
Yeah, I want to play basketball.
It's gonna be really nice on Wednesday.
Oh, it's gonna be 65.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
do
play
it.
basketball
Yeah,
Wednesday.
I should play
That's
basketball.
on Wednesday this week.
Can you test me? Can that be your
you
goal
play
too?
though?
Play with Leon.
I mean, I can come and shoot around and just
You
enjoy
know,
the
Leon
vibes.
lives really close to me. Like he lives in Washington, like the town of Washington. Like that's why I played. I played right next to his house. I don't want to like give his shit away.
I was gonna say, look at what that
Yeah,
is.
but I'm just saying, like you know, he lives kind of close to me.
Yeah, I mean, I would play. I can.
You know, it's funny too. When I saw Leon, he was like, "It's funny you hit me up because I was just watching the pod." So he's like, "I've been listening to your voice and shit." I'm like, "That's not funny. Like, you're hearing me and now you're seeing."
That's funny. I remember when I was texting you that one day, like I don't know, I heard Mike's voice and I wanted to answer to Mike or whatever it was. I don't remember what it was, but like I was listening to the pod. It was funny. That's funny.
It's like,
That you just want to talk to the
yeah.
person because it's like it's Mike. You
Yeah.
know, it's not like.
Mhm.
Word. I know it's funny. Like, I hear your voice all the time. Even when I see my parents, like, "Yeah, I just heard this. And I saw this." I'm like, "Damn, it's actually funny." Like, I think people watch it, but it's just like people watching.
Right,
it.
and then they tell you
and
they
then
watch
they tell
it.
you watch. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, your dad came in here on Saturday or Sunday when I was working. He just sat BS shot the breeze for a little bit. And we just
Aw.
talked about the pod and
Word.
the internet and the mystical powers of it and all that shit.
Bless.
Such
Thank you.
stuff.
Word. All right, y'all. This has been a nice little half episode. That's a fucking full episode.
I mean,
It's a different format, but it's been a full episode. We've been really talking. Episode 16.
I'm still saying 15.
I'm still jacking 15.
I'm still jacking.
No, I can't say. All
right, come on, let's go. Let's do this. 15 and a half. I don't give a fuck. We're at an hour and a half, my nigga.
I know, it's just that long.
Really?
We said 30 minutes. This episode gonna be 30 minutes. We got a whole.
I know,
That's why
but-
it's not a half episode. It's a fucking full episode.
Well, that's why we went through like the zodiacs and everything.
Yeah. You can
I mean,
chop
I can
some of
also
that stuff
cut some
out.
of that out.
I mean, yeah, if you want to.
One eternity
Goodbye.
later.
Goodbye, everyone.
All right, y'all. I mean, it's probably already done. Peace, y'all. Subscribe, follow. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Love.